This is the Sony 35mm 1.8 full frame lens. This is my favorite lens. This is my favorite lens of all time. I did another video about this when I bought it, but I really hadn't even used it. And this is not gonna be a long video, by the way. When I first started buying the Sony cameras and the lenses, I mentioned in other videos before, I had no idea what I was doing. I was just kind of buying what vloggers told me to buy. And that usually was wide lenses, and it was usually the 16 to 35. So they were mostly zoom lenses. Maybe every once in a while someone would recommend a prime, but I did not know why I was really buying these lenses when I was buying them. But then I bought this one, and I started using it. Almost every video that you watch on this channel or on the source is filmed with this lens. And if you're asking, well, what are you filming on now? I'm actually using the Tamron 17 to 28 lens. So this shot might look a little bit different than it normally does because I'm not using this 35, but I love this lens. It looks so sharp, and the bokeh in the background with like the sign, that's why I have that sign there, by the way. I purposely bought something with the fairy lights so it would create that bokeh effect. It looks so good on this lens. And the lens, you can get this, I think it retails for $750, but it is frequently on sale for $650. So I've spent much more money on a variety of other lenses that I use considerably less than this lens. And this one is my favorite. And I just wanted to highlight this lens, the cost, and there's a whole slew of other options that are coming out that are even 1.4 now. But I just love this thing. This is my steady Eddie lens. I didn't think that I would be someone that would gravitate towards prime lenses. Zooms are more practical. And if you asked me, oh, I'm new to filming, I'm new to cameras, what should I get? I would most definitely tell you to get a zoom lens. I would probably tell you to get that 35 to 150 Tamron or the 28 to 200 if you're not like super professional. That 28 to 200 is a great range too. But I would tell you, get one lens at first, use it, and get something that is the most functional. That being said, this one is my favorite, and I will be overlaying as I'm talking some of these talking head shots that I have taken over the last year or so with this lens, so you can kind of see it just looks good. And I think this will look good too. I'm very curious to see when I'm editing how this compares to this lens, other than the framing and the wideness of the shot. But if you're in the Sony ecosystem and you are doing a lot of talking head filming, don't overlook this one. A lot of people go towards the 20mm 1.8, which I have too, and that lens is a must for me if I'm filming at my desk because it's just, there's not enough space and I need the wider angle. But I love this. This is my favorite lens. This is my favorite lens to shoot in. I think it looks the best for what I have in my arsenal, and I think that the price is very reasonable. Didn't get paid for this. Never got a free product in my life for any camera stuff. Again, if you're doing something similar to what I'm doing right now and you have a little bit of space in your, wherever you're filming, if you're on top of it and you're a lot closer, you might want the 20mm or a 24mm. But if you have a little bit of space, this is good. And I should add, the other reason why I think this is good is that it gives you more depth and separation in the background. I'm not that far from this background. I mean, I can touch the wherever you want to call it, a buffet cabinet. So it's really not that far, but it does separate the person more than the 20mm and the 24mm. So that's the other reason why I really like to use this lens. And that's the other reason why I purposely put a lot of lights in the background to kind of create that differentiation. That's all. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that, I influenced you and it helped you make a decision if you're on the fence about something. But if you're filming day to day and you're talking head, don't be afraid of the primes. If you're I just want a nice camera and I'm gonna, take pictures of my kids at Disneyland or whatever, get a zoom lens. And so you don't have to change the lenses as much too. That's how dirt gets in and all that other stuff. So, if you can avoid having to do that and carry another lens, especially when you're traveling, that's probably a good idea. But if you're inside your house filming and sharing ideas, this is a beautiful lens and it's very affordable. So thank you for watching. Have a great day, and I'll be back with another video shortly.